Hi guys, and welcome to day 7 of my Mixed Media May art challenge. Today's theme is colouring pencils. It's another medium, and again I have already got everything planned out. I'm actually really looking forward to how this piece is going to go. It's the first one so far that I've been utterly confident in my sketch and my transferring skills. I'm getting better, guys. So this is my planning page. I've done a more thorough page this time. So basically, you may remember from my hedgie video yesterday, I mentioned this at the top of the page, and it is meant to be like a little badger, and I was doing a bit of a very basic study into badgers, and I decided that I wanted to come back to it because on my Instagram post for Maisie Mayflowers, I believe it was, my brother commented jokingly being like, "Oh, I really like the badger eating a scone." And I decided I wanted to actually draw that. So I did a bit more of a study, and I ended up first with this. It's just a badger chilling, doing his thing, a European badger. I know that there's like different kinds in different countries. And then I did this. This is absolutely terrifying for my cutesy theme, but it gave me a good idea of what the teeth look like. And then down here is a colour study, because I've decided to settle on this. And I'm actually really liking how it looks, and for the first time you can pretty much tell that's meant to be the same animal, which you may recognise from the Captain R. Hops video. If you haven't seen that, it'll be on the screen. I'm not very good at making it look the same, but as you can see, this is a little badger, and he's got a little, almost like a tailcoat on, and that's going to be red and blue. That's why I've got a colour study down here. And then this here is a little plate with a little scone on it, and he's got a bit in his hand and a bit in his teeth. Don't know whether you pronounce it scone or scone, and obviously there are different things over in the UK than they are in other countries. But anyways, that is pretty much my theory that I've got planned out. I am actually fairly confident. My only concern is I have to draw it bigger. I'll be once again using this scrapbook. This will be the third time I'm using it. Unfortunately, this end is all old scrapbook material, so I am running out of pages, and I'm probably going to have to invest in yet another sketchbook. Wow! Because I don't have any real sketchbooks, I just use what paper I have. But anyways, I'll be drawing it in this. He's always going to have to be a bit bigger, which is going to be a little bit difficult. And this one definitely will not have a background. I know I said that yesterday on the Henry Hedgehog one. This one definitely won't, just because I'm using colouring pencils, and the mediums where I'm using water, I can really spread it out and kind of fill it, whereas it's really going to be difficult with these colouring pencils. So the grass around like his kind of like the bottom of him, I'll draw that in, but then I won't do much more. To colour, I'm obviously going to be using colouring pencils. Really, that's the theme. And I have these Scribblicious ones. I think they were like a Christmas present from my uncle or something. Do you notice the theme here? And I will be using a black, obviously, because badgers are black and white, yellow, possibly for like the plate or something, brown for the scone, and then red and blue for his jacket. I've got my normal pencil, my mechanical pencil to draw with, and I've got this 6B pencil if I want to draw his shape, like his fur in, with this instead of the black colouring pencil. This is already another 4-minute intro, which means it's going to be like 5 minutes long, so I'm just going to get straight into sketching it into here. He does look quite different to the original. Like his head shape is like looks longer, but it's because I was trying to, you can kind of see like from his mouth position, I've tried to tilt his head more downwards, so it's kind of more like he's leaning towards the plate, or at least looking down at it. He definitely does look a little bit different, but I'm not bothered by that, like it was intentional. So now that I've got his sketch laid out, obviously it ends quite abruptly because there's going to be grass, and I haven't drawn it as big. I was going to try and fill the page, but I don't see the point in that. So yeah, now that I've pretty much got it drawn in how I would like, I'm just going to go straight in with colours. It's probably one of the most basic ones other than abstract. My one concern with using colouring pencils is that because I've got so used to using paint and like watercolory, inky kind of mediums, I'm really used to it creating this perfect flat surface, and these relatively cheap colouring pencils probably won't be able to do that. So I am having to prepare myself for the fact it's not going to look exactly how I have it in my head, and the colours probably won't be as bright and bold as the painted ones have been, but it's fine. I'm just going to get into it and I'm sure it'll turn out fine. Yeah, I can tell now, exactly as I said, it's obviously not the most professional medium. Like, I know people can do professional drawings with colouring pencils, but obviously mine are just cheap ones, so it definitely doesn't look as professional as the others because it's very streaky and textured, but hey ho, it's still going to be cool. I'm realising I never got a grass colour out, so I'm just going to use this green one. There are two different shades of green, this is a slightly darker one. Definitely not the best quality in terms of colour coverage, but yeah, that's what you get with cheap colouring pencils. So now I need to go in and outline, which I completely forgot to include in the supplies, but obviously I'm just going to use my normal fine liner and outline the whole thing. Definitely looks quite childish in comparison to like the sketch because of the colouring, but you know what, he's kind of cute. He, she, I haven't decided. The name will be in the title once I've decided. But yeah, this is the finished piece. So this is, as I said, the finished drawing. Again, I've said it a million times, I just feel like with these colouring pencils it doesn't look half as neat or professional as the others, because I've used watercolours and I've used ink pencils and I've used acrylics, so they create this really bold and bright painted look, which makes the outlined fine liner less of the like focus of the page. And then with this being so almost pastel-y and scribbly, it just doesn't quite look as professional, so I probably will come back to this piece with another medium, just kind of to bring some more life into it. But other than that, I think it's kind of cute. It's called Taz. Taz the badger, and as its scum. So yeah, I'm in a bit of a weird mood, gonna be honest. I wasn't even going to film a video today. I've had a really rough couple of days, but this is Taz the badger. I hope you guys like it. If you do, subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment scone, and yeah, I guess that's it.